Welcome to Allan Reports TV. I'm your host, Allan Labucan from allanberryreports.com. Today we have a new installment of our In the News segment. This is the show where we talk about resource companies with recent developments. Before we get started, we always like to start out with the thank yous. We've got to say thank you to the folks over at youtube.com and ustream.tv. We use those two websites to produce these shows and broadcast the shows. They're really easy platforms to produce shows, and we highly recommend them to anybody that's interested in doing online TV shows. Also, if you're watching on our website at allanberryreports.com, you'll notice on the left and the right of me, we have banner sponsors on there. Those companies are instrumental in us being able to produce these shows and be able to do these shows for you. So we want to thank them. And also, if you click on their banners, it'll take you to their websites where you can do your own homework on those companies. And of course, to you, the viewers, if you didn't tune in, we wouldn't have much reason to do this show. So thank you very much for coming. On today's show, we have two resource companies to talk about. One of them is involved with uranium, and the other is involved in gold. So we've got a lot to talk about, and we'll get right into it. Our first company today is Denison Mines Corp. And on the disclosure, we are not shareholders of the company. Our past coverage of them has been on our old online radio show. You can find the link to that above me. And if you're looking for a directory, just go to our blog. That link's also up there, and that'll give you a directory of the past shows. And this is the first time we've had them on Allan Reports TV. Their website is start all over there. Their website is www.denisonmines.com. They had news out on October the 18th, and the headline from that news release is Denison releases final assay results from the Wheeler River summer drill program. They also go on that they reported the assay results from the remaining holes of the summer drill program on the Wheeler River property in Saskatchewan. Significant results include WR-342, which returned 12.41% uranium over 10.0 meters, and WR-345, which intersected 5 meters grading 16.21% uranium, both of which were in Zone A of the Phoenix trend. In Zone B, WR-347 returned 5.44% uranium over 6.5 meters, and WR-348 intersected 4.87% uranium over 7 meters. And then they have an attached map and all the various different drill holes. They also have an update on they're doing work for a National Instrument 43101 resource estimate. That NI 43101, that's the designation for a currently compliant resource calculation. They mentioned that Denison is pleased to report that work on a technical report which is prepared in accordance with National Instrument 43101 of estimates of the mineral resources at the Phoenix Zone A and B deposits is progressing well. It is expected that these estimates will be announced in the fourth quarter of 2010. They go on that the Phoenix deposits are located on the Wheeler River property, which is located between the MacArthur River Mine and Key Lake Mine complex, or mill complex. Denison is the operator and holds a 60% interest in the Wheeler River property. Cameco holds a 30% interest, and JCU Exploration Company Limited holds the remaining 10%. Some of the reasons that we follow Denison is we're very bullish on the long-term price of uranium. That's based on supply-demand fundamentals, which suggest that the price of uranium is going much higher, really soft. The pipeline for the supply chain is very weak, and demand is strong and growing. So we expect uranium to go higher. We're very impressed with Denison's Wheeler River project. They've been getting very high grade uranium in several holes over promising intersections, and it definitely looks like this this property has the potential of being a future mine. And one of the other benefits for this project, it is well located in close proximity to mining operations. So, that always makes a difference when it comes to the economic evaluation of a discovery. If you have a discovery and it's in the right area, it has less hurdles to sort of surpass in order to get a positive feasibility done on it. And so that's definitely what Wheeler River is. It's well located. It's in the Athabasca Basin of Saskatchewan, the most important uranium mining district in the world. And they've been hitting really high grade with their drilling. So if you want to do, we always suggest that you do your own homework, and a great place to do that is on their website. And so that's a wrap on our chat regarding Denison. The second company that we're going to talk about today is Rainy River Resources. On the disclosure, we're not shareholders of the company. Our past coverage of Rainy River Resources has been on our old online radio show. Again, you can find that radio show player above me. And if you want to find the directory to find the past shows that Rainy River was talked about, you would look to our blog where there's a radio show directory. And then we've had them on our YouTube channel on our September 22nd show. And there's also a link to that above me. If you click on the YouTube icon, it'll take you to our YouTube channel, and you can find that September 22nd show. Fortunately, I forgot to write down their website. If you do a Google search for Rainy River Resources, you'll find their website, and that's a great place to do your homework. They had two new news releases out recently that we're going to talk about today. One was on October the 19th. The headline from that news release is Rainy River announces infill drill results, including 25.1 grams per ton gold over 4 meters in 433 zone. And then they go on that Rainy River Resources announced drill results from the Rainy River Gold Project in northwestern Ontario. The highlights include infill results from both ODM and 433 zones, demonstrate increased continuity and grade upside. 25.1 grams per ton gold over 4 meters, including 96.3 grams per ton gold over 1 meter in the 433 zone. 1.64 grams per ton gold over 49.5 meters at shallow depth in the 433 zone. 2 grams per ton gold over 69 meters in ODM zone, including 27.1 grams per ton gold over 1.5 meters. And then another highlight is the cap zone shows exploration upside with 8.49 grams per ton gold over 1.5 meters. Then they go on and they have an update on their infill drill program. And what they mention is the 40,000 meter infill drilling program at Rainy River Gold Project continues to intersect excellent grades and widths of gold mineralization in the ODM and 433 zones. The company has 7 drill rigs active on the infill program, with completion expected in late November. There's a quote from Raymond Threlkeld, who is the president and CEO of Rainy River, who stated, and I quote, "The latest results from the infill program are very encouraging and provide important information for the upcoming resource estimate update. The company plans to follow up on the infill program and resource estimate with an advanced exploration program, including the excavation of underground workings for the bulk sample collection and underground diamond drilling in 2011, end quote. Then on October the 26th, they had another news release. The headline from that is infill drilling at Rainy River returns 58.0 grams per ton gold over 3 meters. They go on that Rainy River announced drill results from the Rainy River Gold Project. Highlights ongoing infill drilling at Rainy River continues to deliver high-grade results. HS zone returns 58 grams per ton gold over 3 meters, including 113.6 grams per ton gold over 1.5 meters. The 433 zone high-grade intercepts continue with 33.6 grams per ton gold over 3 meters, and ODM infill returns thick intercepts of 3.7 grams per ton gold over 43.5 meters and 2.5 grams per ton gold over 40.5 meters. And then in this press release as well, there's a quote from Raymond Threlkeld, the president and CEO of Rainy River, who stated, and I quote, "These results highlight the size and quality of the gold system we are dealing with. The flexibility the deposit offers for development, combined with local infrastructure and availability of labor and services, set it apart from other major gold deposits in Canada. The infill program has also shown that the 433 and ODM zones remain open below 600 meters, and the potential to discover additional resources is very good. Given our deepest intercept of 11.5 grams per ton gold over 3 meters at approximately 1,300 meters below surface. We will be following up on the best step-out targets in the new year with an initial 50,000 meter exploration program, including testing the down dip extension of our primary gold zones to 2,000 meters below surface," end quote. Then they have some details. I can't go into all of them today. We're running a little close on time. They talk about Rainy River having $75 million in the treasury. So they're well funded. They're doing definition diamond drilling of their main gold resources for scoping and pre-feasibility studies. They're doing... then they talk about their location being well located in a mining-friendly jurisdiction, and there's plenty of great details on these in these two press releases about what they're working on. And again, you can find that on their website. Some of the reasons that we like the company is they're a gold-focused company. They have an impressive gold discovery on their Rainy River project that is advancing with aggressive drilling, and they're working on resource calculations. It's located in Ontario, a mining-friendly jurisdiction, and they're doing plenty of work, and they should have a steady flow of news for the next, as far as we can see. They got a lot of work to do there and lots of money to do it. So we expect to see a lot of news out of this company in the coming months. And again, if you want to do your homework, as we always suggest you do, check out their website. Again, I forgot to write it down, but just do a Google search for Rainy River Resources, and you'll find their website where you can do that homework. So that's a wrap on our in the news companies. But before closing, we'd like to stress that this show and our reports are for information purposes only. We aren't making buying or selling recommendations. It's important for you to do your own research and speak with your financial advisors before making any investment decisions. We're always trying to grow our audience, and any efforts you make to help get the word out about our shows, we really appreciate that. We also really appreciate you taking the time to watch the shows. We know that everybody is very busy these days, and we strive to produce a show that saves you time and brings you helpful, high-quality information. Our next show, we're going to be doing a show tomorrow. We're going to be doing a market commentary. We've got lots to talk about. We had some big moves in the commodity space today, so we're going to be talking about some of that. And again, the best way to find out about our shows, when they're on and whatnot, is to subscribe to our email newsletter, and that subscription's above me there on the website, and that we send out a notice whenever we've done a show and it's up. So we hope you can join us for our next show, and you can always find all of our work on our website at allanberryreports.com. We hope you can tune in for our future shows. Have a great day.